A local artist is using her talents to take on climate change.
News 13's photojournalist Cody King sat down with Hannah Rothstein to learn more about her work.
Well, I've always loved making art and grew up in a household where art was a hobby. It was not what you did. So I didn't go into art initially, though I took classes throughout college, like here and there, in painting and drawing. And but I couldn't stay away. After 4 years at a normal job, I quit and decided first to pursue jewelry design, and then after that realized what I really wanted to do was paint. So that's when I got a studio, started painting. I wanted to be, a real artist, and you gotta start faking it until you make it, basically. I paint a lot of what I call orbs. They're sort of a meditative process. They're watercolor and metal leaf circles, and they're just like a nice way to slow down and center before I can, then it's almost like a palette cleanser between projects, so I can then move forward in something new. When I first got into art, I did some painting, and then I made a couple projects that ended up going viral on the internet, and I thought, okay, if I have this ability to make things that people want to talk about, want to share, what do I want? What messages do I want to send? What causes do I want to support? And to me, climate change and the climate in general is like the #1 cause. My first series that I did that was climate focused was I called National Parks 2050. And for that series, I took the classic WPA posters of the national parks that were created in the 30s, and I reinvented them for the year 2050 with climate change. The idea being like, if we don't take care of these spaces that we love, this is what could happen to them. So that was the first series I did. After that, I did a couple other series. I did a series called Good Stock. For that, I wanted to make climate solutions feel sexy and exciting. So what better way to do that than the aesthetic of 70s rock posters? So I took climate solutions and depicted them in the style of 1970s rock posters. I've even done a series that was about immigrants, and for that I took famous American paintings and reimagined them, repainted them with immigrants in the scenes. The idea being like this country has evolved beyond what we were, and that these people are also American. I have a periodic table of kindness. I just took the periodic table, I made up new elements grouped by different categories, such as like interpersonal, self-care, and they have things like primal scream in the box instead of argon. I think that's a gas. Or like instead of hydrogen, it might have buy groceries for a neighbor who needs it. It's just like different ways to be kind to yourself, to the planet, to each other. Climate change is real. It's real, and we need to act on it. Do the little parts you can, make your voice heard, and help each other. Be kind.